somewhere in the universe, a star is dying. Right now. Maybe thousands of light years away. Maybe even inside our own galaxy. And when it finally collapses, it could release more energy in a few seconds than our sun will produce during its entire lifetime. A single explosion, powerful enough to erase life from an entire planet. Scientists call these events gamma-ray bursts, and they are the most violent explosions humanity has ever discovered. For most of human history, humanity believed the stars were calm. Ancient civilizations looked into the night sky with wonder. The universe felt distant, peaceful, silent. But modern astronomy revealed something terrifying. Space is not peaceful at all. Stars explode. Galaxies collide. Black holes consume entire systems. And hidden deep in the darkness of space are forces so violent that the human mind struggles to understand them. Among all of these cosmic disasters, gamma-ray bursts may be the deadliest. In the late 20th century, scientists began detecting strange flashes of radiation from deep space. They appeared suddenly, lasting only seconds, then disappearing completely. At first, nobody understood what they were. Some believed the signals came from nearby stars. Others believed they were secret military activity. But as telescopes improved, scientists realized something shocking. These flashes were not happening nearby. They were coming from the farthest regions of the universe, entire galaxies away from Earth, which meant only one thing. Whatever caused them had to be unimaginably powerful. To understand gamma-ray bursts, we first need to understand how stars die. Stars survive because of balance. Gravity constantly tries to crush them inward. But nuclear fusion pushes outward. For millions, sometimes billions of years, those two forces remain in equilibrium. But massive stars live fast. They burn through their fuel at incredible speed. Eventually, the fuel begins to run out. Fusion weakens. Gravity starts winning. The core collapses inward violently. Temperatures rise to unimaginable levels. Pressure becomes extreme. And then, the entire star collapses in on itself. In some cases, creating a black hole. But sometimes, the collapse creates something even more terrifying. As the star dies, enormous jets of energy erupt from its poles. These beams are incredibly narrow, focused, like giant cosmic laser beams crossing the universe, traveling at nearly the speed of light. And inside those beams are gamma rays, the highest energy form of radiation known to science. In only a few seconds, a gamma-ray burst can outshine entire galaxies. For a brief moment, it becomes one of the brightest events in the observable universe, and the truly terrifying part is how silent it all is. No sound, no warning, just invisible radiation moving through space. Human beings are terrible at understanding cosmic scale. So let's put this into perspective. Our sun is enormous. Every second, it releases more energy than humanity could ever produce. And it has been doing this for billions of years. But a gamma-ray burst can release more total energy in seconds than the sun will release during its entire lifetime. Billions of years, compressed into moments. It is almost impossible to imagine that level of power. These explosions are so extreme that even from billions of light years away, telescopes on Earth can still detect them. Thankfully, most gamma-ray bursts happen incredibly far away. But if one happened close enough, and Earth was directly inside the beam, the consequences could be catastrophic. The atmosphere would absorb enormous amounts of radiation. The ozone layer could begin to collapse. Dangerous ultraviolet radiation from the sun would reach the surface. Crops would fail. Ocean ecosystems could collapse. Food chains would begin breaking apart. Global temperatures might change dramatically. Entire species could disappear. civilization itself might not survive. And the terrifying reality is, humanity would probably never see it coming. Some scientists believe gamma-ray bursts may have already affected Earth in the distant past. Throughout history, life on Earth has experienced multiple mass extinctions. Entire ecosystems vanished. Species disappeared forever. In some cases, scientists still do not fully understand why. One theory suggests that millions of years ago, a nearby gamma-ray burst may have struck Earth, damaging the atmosphere, triggering catastrophic climate changes, and altering the course of evolution forever. We may never know for certain, because gamma-ray bursts leave almost no evidence behind. Somewhere in the universe right now, another massive star is approaching the end of its life, quietly, silently, hidden in the darkness of space, and somewhere else, another gamma-ray burst is already traveling across the cosmos, crossing galaxies, passing stars, moving endlessly through the void. The universe, it does not care about planets or life. It simply follows the laws of physics. The good news is that the chances of Earth being directly hit are extremely small. Gamma-ray bursts are rare, and their beams are incredibly narrow, like cosmic sniper shots, but not impossible. Inside our own galaxy, there are stars large enough to produce these explosions, waiting for the end of their lives, waiting to collapse, waiting to unleash one of the most destructive forces in existence. The universe is beautiful, but beauty can be deceptive. Beyond the stars, beyond the galaxies, are forces so violent that human beings can barely comprehend them. And somewhere out there, another star is already preparing to die, waiting to unleash unimaginable energy across the universe. A gamma-ray burst. Silent, invisible, and unstoppable. Space is not empty. It's alive.